Welcome back, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon NFL DFS video. We're going to go over NFL Week 1 defensive rankings. So, obviously, this is more for season long, but you never know. So, looking at defensive rankings, what players are going to make an impact? Defenses, obviously, it's really hard to predict, pick sixes, interceptions. It's going to be hard to predict that, but we're going over this is how we built this out. So we looked at the Vegas odds. So you can see this right here. We looked at the open line, we looked at the current lines, and we built it through there. So kind of, if you want to go with the smallest, you can kind of look here, this game right here. You can see it move down a little bit. The Bears are projected to score the least amount of fantasy, or least amount of points, implied total of 19.74. So that's saying Vegas doesn't believe in Justin Fields and they believe in the 49ers. So that's kind of how we built our defensive rankings for Week 1. Obviously, they will change. If you have questions on them, definitely let us know. We have all the defenses ranked, and we'll go over that in this video. Before we do that, we still have that contest going. If you've seen our other videos, if you like the video and are a subscriber and you tell me what defense you think will score the most amount of fantasy points in Week 1 and how many fantasy points will they score, if you get closest without going over, you will win a free week of VIP content brought to you by FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. So what I mean by that is, if you get that correct for defense, you get 1 week. But if you go to our QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and this defensive video, and you play the contest, and you correctly guess all 5 of them, you get 5 weeks free of content. And you can do that every single week of the year here. So, that being said, we are 65 or so subscribers away from 7,000 here on YouTube. If we hit that when we hit that 7,000, one subscriber will win a lifetime subscription here. So definitely check that out. Any questions, comments, and concerns, let me know. But let's dig right into the defensive rankings. As you can see by the picture and what we've talked about, the 49ers lead the way in NFL Week 1 because they face Justin Fields. They are going to Chicago. I would like a little bit better if it was in San Fran, but it's not. We're going to Chicago, so that's what we're looking at. So, number 1, San Fran at Chicago. Number 2, Denver at Seattle, because I don't trust Geno Smith. I don't know. It's not that I love the Denver Broncos defense. It's that I don't love Geno Smith. We just don't know what we're going to get out of there. Vegas doesn't believe it either, so that's what I'm kind of looking at. Number 3 is Baltimore Ravens at the New York Jets. So the Ravens are headed to Jersey. They are facing their old quarterback in Joe Flacco. So I do like the Baltimore defense here. We know Joe Flacco has been good in the past. We just don't know what we're going to get out of him here. Kind of thought maybe Zach Wilson. I think he had like a 0.1% chance to win. Or not win, but come back and play Week 1. He's out, so I do like the Ravens here. Number 4 is the Browns at Carolina. It just depends on what Baker we're going to have. So the defense knows the quarterback in Baker Mayfield, so they can use that to his advantage. But depending on the scheme and the revenge factor, if you want to play that narrative, we don't know. But the Browns should be good for double-digit fantasy points here, so I don't mind that at all. Number 5 are the Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. This is more so, the Saints are a good defense. We know that. This is more so what Marcus Mariota is now a starter in the NFL again, for now anyway. We need to take advantage of that. We know what he's done in the past, which hasn't been much. So that being said, kind of like the Saints defense coming in here at number 5. Number 6 is the Colts at Houston. We've got Davis Mills. It's Davis Mills, Brandon Cooks, and Dameon Pierce. I love the Colts here. I mean, there's no surprise. Davis Mills is a so-so quarterback. I get that. I love the Colts here at number 6. Number 7 is the Bills at the Rams. This is because Matt Stafford is playing opening kickoff night at not 90. I don't even know if he's 80% good. He's got a bum, elbow, shoulder, whatever you want to call it. So I do and the Bills defense, when they can, they are good. I do realize the last game we saw the Bills defense in, outside of preseason, was the Chiefs game, but that's Patrick Mahomes. Matt Stafford is not Patrick Mahomes. No one's claiming he is. That's why I got the Bills at number 7. Number 8 is the Bengals at Pittsburgh. This is just because of Mitch Trubisky there. Deontay Johnson has been held out of practices. Whether or not he plays or not, we will look into that. But we will have injury news and articles probably Sunday morning. We'll do any lineups, any questionable things there. So yeah, that's what we've got. Number 9 is the Dolphins at New England. This is just because the Dolphins always seem to play up to the New England Patriots. They always seem to get interceptions. It's Mac Jones. He hasn't looked the best. It's crazy that his rookie cards are going for so much when he hasn't really played the best. So kind of looking at that, okay. But I do like the Dolphins here at number 9. Number 10 is Tampa Bay at Dallas. I know it's Dak, but we know Dak can throw some interceptions as well. I know Tampa Bay's going on the road. They've lost some players to injuries for the season already, but I do have Tampa Bay coming in at number 10. Number 11, the Titans at the Giants, just because Daniel Jones, I'm not a Daniel Jones believer. I'm just not. So I like the Titans at number 11. Got the Eagles at Detroit. Eagles number 12 ranked here for the week. I've been watching Hard Knocks. It's the Lions. That's pretty much what I want to tell you there. Number 13, the Patriots at Miami. Number 14, the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. I do know that the Vikings want to throw the ball a ton, which obviously probability says the ball's in the air more, the opposing defense could get interceptions. If they could get a couple interceptions, they're going to pay off their price. Number 15, the Chargers at the Raiders, or at home versus the Raiders. Number 16, the Steelers at Cincinnati. Number 17, the Chiefs at Arizona. Number 18, the Rams versus the Buffalo Bills on Thursday night. Number 19, Carolina Panthers versus Cleveland Browns. Number 20, the Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay. Number 21, the Washington Commanders versus Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars at home in Washington. Number 22 is the Bears versus San Francisco. Number 23, Jacksonville Jaguars versus or at Washington Commanders. Number 24 is the New York Giants at Tennessee. Number 25 is Arizona Cardinals versus Kansas City. This should be a blowout. For both teams, it should be a shootout, not a blowout. Number 26, Vikings versus Green Bay. Number 27, Seattle Seahawks versus Denver Broncos. Number 28, the Atlanta Falcons versus New Orleans Saints. 29, the Jets versus Baltimore. Number 30, the Raiders at the Chargers. Number 31, Detroit Lions versus the Philly Eagles. And number 32, the lowly Houston Texans versus the Indianapolis Colts. So there you go, 1 through 32. What defenses do you have ranked? Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your rankings. Just kind of looking at the Vegas odds again. If you want to build that through, if you want a sports bet, we will definitely have sports bets for Thursday night. I love it. If you haven't already done so, DraftKings has a bunch of great promos this week. You can opt in and you can bet. So I'll just give you one of my bets right now. I took the Bills money line, and no matter what, if the Bills go down, and it was a $50 max bet, so I put 50 on it. If the Bills go up by 7 points at any time during the week, or during the game, anytime. So say they run the opening kickoff for a 100-yard return, and they kick the extra point and they're up 7, you automatically get your bet won. So a lot of money, a lot of promos are going to happen for the first night of NFL. So if you have any questions, I definitely use this link right here and sign up. If you deposit $100, they match $100. Get your bets in. Love that. I mean, there's so many great promos for the kickoff of NFL, especially if you deposit. I think honestly, if you haven't already made an account and you deposit $250, I think they match up to $250. So whatever you deposit, they will match. So you do 50, they do 50. You do 100, obviously, so on and so forth. So if you haven't already, definitely sign up. Yes, it helps me out, but they have so many great promos on DraftKings right now for NFL Week 1 that we're super excited. And if you follow that, anyone who signs up with our sportsbook account will get an NFL season pass to our content as well. So any questions, let us know. And that's what I've got for this video. Good luck this week. Don't forget, go check out all in the description. All of the rankings are down there. Do that. Do the contest. Win yourself a free week. Win yourself 5 weeks. Good luck, guys. Let's bring home some bacon. Peace.